Hey guys, Dr. Decks here. Welcome to our channel. Thanks for coming. We really appreciate it. If you don't mind taking a second before we get into this video and clicking that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. All right, today we're working on a curved staircase. So we have the whole staircase temporarily suspended. And right now we're creating the areas we need to pour concrete so we can create a solid base and some footings for our posts and beams. So let's walk over here and I'll kind of explain to you what we've done so far. All right, so there's 15 rises in the elevation from the ground to the top of the deck. Each rise is 7¼ inches. We wanted to build a curved staircase, so the inside of our staircase run is 11 inches and the projection of the outside of the staircase run is 16½. So every time you do 11 inches on the inside and 16½ inches on the outside, it gives you a slow, gradual curve, okay? So that's what we've done, is we've created the boxes that we built, each one at 7¼ inches, stacks on the lower one. I actually had to start with the uppermost box and build this in reverse. That's what these are for. These are temporary supports. They're not permanent. These will all be removed once we get our posts and beams installed. So each one of these just temporarily supports the staircase until we have a chance to get all of our beams set in place, so they're all supporting the underside of all these stairs. So right now what we're doing is we're digging out a spot for our bottom stair to sit on, and that's what you see over here. And then once that's poured, we can install the bottom rise, and that's going to support the next step up. From there, we're going to pour a couple posts that we can attach the side of beams to. And then we have to pour 2 more sets of posts, which are going to come through the staircase and up, so they act as our posts for the railing as well. So these posts that come through the staircase not only support the stairs and the beams, they also support the railing. So it's kind of like a monolithic thing where everything is going to be one. So that's what we've done so far on the stairs, and you'll follow along today and see how we do for the next few hours. But since the last build update, we've also gotten all of our TimberTech railing done on the upper deck. We've also finished laying all the decking and got that all installed as well. Oh, as far as an update on that one Cortex hole that was bad, we ended up driving 2 screws in the same hole for some reason, and one got sideways. We could not repair it, so we had to pull that board up and install a new one. So it was not salvageable. We tried. We went and bought plug cutters and all kinds of cool stuff to try to fix it. Spent more on that than the actual deck board. So sometimes trying to repair something costs more than actually just replacing the board, which was $100 just to replace the decking plus our time. So it was kind of an expensive repair, but it is what it is. We had to do it. So that's yanked. So from there, we just replaced the board. The deck is finished. We don't have any fascia done yet because it's so warm right now. If I try to install fascia and it's sitting in the sun, and then we install it and we butt it tight, by tomorrow morning, there'll be a gap. So we like to install fascia on cooler days. So we're just trying to keep ourselves busy and do other things until we find a day where it's a little bit cooler, or first thing in the morning when it's cool, we'll get the fascia installed, and then it can get hot and it'll expand, but it's just going to butt into itself. And then when it contracts, it's not going to contract so much, so the gaps will be less. In the wintertime, obviously you're going to have a gap, but in the summer, everything's tight. So that's basically what we did this week, was got the railing done and got started on the staircase, and now we're just trying to continue on that. A little bit more right here. So we had a little accident when we first were starting this project. I had a pallet of concrete in the back of my work truck, and I didn't have it strapped down, and it's a new truck with a metal bed. I'm used to a flat bed with a wood bed, and I hit the brakes, and the whole pallet went sliding to the front of the truck and pinned our cement mixer up against the back wall of the truck. So then I raised it to try and slide it down a little bit to get the cement mixer loose, and I didn't strap it, and the cement slid all the way off the truck and landed in the driveway, a whole pallet. And that's why we have all this half-bagged cement. Some of it's bagged, some of it's not, because we put it all in trash containers and trash cans and saved it because we knew we were going to use it still for this section of the build. But that's why we're digging it out of trash cans and buckets and things like that. So we're mixing 2 new bags with one of our broken bags for our footings and for the slab on the bottom of our staircase. Footing poured for the bottom of our staircase, we're gonna smooth that out with a trowel, and then we're gonna dig 4 holes because we have 4 more post locations that we need to get poured today and get ready for next week when we want to build on them. So we're identifying where those are. We're gonna dig the holes, and then we'll fill them full of concrete and finish out the tops, and then we'll be ready for the next step. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming to our channel and checking out our stuff. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon if you want to be notified when we're putting out new content. Thanks for coming. Share this with your friends and your family, and let's grow this page. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.